Welcome everybody, this is Mercury Roberts, back at it again with another episode of Divinity Unleashed, and we are now on our third major arcana card. And I'm actually excited to speak about this card right here because this card represents everything that we want in life. In its totality, this is what we want in life. So this is card number 3. And the card is the Empress. Now this is an awesome card right here. Okay? This speaks a lot of life, right? And the reason why it speaks so much life is because look at it. One is the divine female. Okay, you see her, how she has the 12 stars on her head, which is completion. Because in the zodiac we have 12 signs. In other religion sources, there's always 12 people that we're rolling with, you know, the religious leaders to say. And so we'll talk more about religion later, or at least the religion through my eyes, what I feel it is. And so 12 is the number of completion. It's the completion of all things. Okay, and this is why she wears the crown on her head, because she says, well, I am woman, and I am the completion of all things. Nothing could have been formed without me. Right? Shout out to, you people out there that don't give women enough credit. Remember that every man has come from a woman first. All right? So that's a subject for another time, though. Okay, so the Empress here sits in a wheat field and full of life. I mean, you see the gardens there, and she wears a robe. She wears a robe full of adornment. It looks so beautiful. If I'm correct, there's roses on it. And she sits in a comfortable chair. And as you see, the female symbol is here. So this card is ruled by Venus. This is Venus's symbol of the female. And so she is pregnant. She is pregnant, and she sits in a forest with a flowing river. This river looks like it's flowing. It doesn't even know where it's stopping, but it almost seems as if the river is endless. Okay? So this card actually speaks of a couple of things. I really enjoy this card because in a reading, it can symbolize a couple of different magnitudes of abundance. So that's what this card is. The Empress, I'm sorry, it's the High Priestess. The Empress. Wait a minute. So the High Priestess, I said the High Priestess, sorry. The Empress. The Empress. So the Empress, if you look at the card, she's really comfortable and cozy, and there's so much beauty around her. There's so much profit. There's so much growth and abundance of everything around her that she is in glory of it all. Okay, so stepping back a little bit, because we had the fool. We had the fool who wanted to experience life at its fullest. He wanted to understand what was going on out there in the world. There was something else other than what was already going on, and he wanted to search further. Okay, and then we got into the magician. The fool becomes the magician, and he goes out and he sees the world, and he says the world is full of things and resources, and I can create whatever I want. And so he steps into the high priestess, and the high priestess says he now wants to use unconsciousness to think of a plan. He notices that there's something more to life than meets the eye, than the physical plane. And so he wants to manifest something abundant. And so we get into card 3, the Empress, where now the fool gets somebody pregnant, as to say. And when we think of the fertility, we think of one, Ishtar. We think of Sophia. This is what she really represents, Sophia. And also Isis, which I spoke about in card 2. So this is Isis's second deity form. Okay, and Sophia is the mother, the great mother of all fertility. Okay, she is a blessing to us all in life, and when she shows up in a reading, it is a time to be abundant. It is a time to feel good. It's a time to indulge in the beauty of life. And so it gets hard sometimes in life. We have trouble appreciating things. And so she gives us this form. She gives us this understanding of appreciating life, the simplicities of life, because she sits in nature. So life is simple. Sometimes we can make life a little harder than it needs to be, right? I know I do sometimes. But the Empress is ruled by Venus. And Venus is the planet of beauty and money. So this card also speaks of an abundance of finance. So if you were looking for finance and this card popped up in a financial reading, you would say that you would be abundantly so, wherever the position the card is in. Hopefully we get it in the future or in the present. But more than likely, we want it in the future, because the future speaks of oncoming abundance. But in the present, it means that you're already feeling it or you have it already. So love also is an abundant thing, because love comes in an abundance, right? So when you feel it, it's great, right? And you don't want the feeling to stop. And so that's this feeling that you're in serenity and the world stops and you can see clearly what's going on around you. And so she says to stop and smell the roses. Stop and smell the roses and enjoy life for what it is. This world is beautiful. We get caught up in the working and cooking and cleaning and raising children and trying to keep a roof over your head, and we forget to go play in nature a little bit. We forget to enjoy life and see what it is out there. And so she tells you this. So this is also, furthermore, this is also a card for pregnancy. So if you ever asked the tarot a question about if I was, as a female, because I don't think guys are out there getting pregnant yet. Just saying. But if you're a female and you're asking the tarot if you are pregnant, and this card comes up, there you go. All right. So this card is ruled by the number 3. 3 in numerology is the number of creative expression. It's the number of life. It's the Trinity, right? 3's a company. Don't worry, we'll talk about all this beautiful stuff as the videos go forward. But 3, to simplify, 3 is the number of creative expression. And so she expresses her beauty of life. She expresses beauty, and that's Venus right there. Music, play, love, affection, caring. These are all things that we express in life daily. Sometimes we try not to, but really we're still expressing it. And so, with that being said, the Empress as a personality. One, you can think of the Empress as a soulmate. So if you ever asked as a male, let's put it like that, as a male, if you were looking for your soulmate and you got the Empress to come up in a reading, that would dignify your soulmate, because your soulmate would be the one that heals your wounds and makes you feel whole and complete, makes you feel nurtured, makes you feel at home, makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel loved, truly, unconditionally loved. They would also lust after you, because that is this card. So as a personality, this person would be a caring, nurturing person. They would have definitely the qualities of Venus and Libra. So fairness, equality, the Taurus, possession and beauty and magnificence, and your minds, there's nobody else but you, you know? And so you would think of this person as being like, what do you need? How can I take care of you? Oh, you're so kind. I love what you say. That's what you're looking for in the Empress card. And so, also, to clear this up, she sits on red. So there's passion behind her. There's a driving force that creates this beauty. And so with this being said, where are you putting your efforts into life? How are you enjoying the beauty of life? What does it mean to you? What does it all mean? Yeah. So with that being said, that completes the Empress card for now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please subscribe and check out all my other videos. I will be going through the whole 78 card deck, and I hope you guys really enjoy. If you're looking for a reading, you can find me on Mercury Roberts at Facebook.com, or you can email me at divinityunleashed0@gmail.com, or you can go on my website and book your reading at divinityunleashed.yolasite.com. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you.